Alright, hello viewers, here we are. We wasted a lot of that video just hunting for login points. Wings of the Goddess is very long for reasons like that. And this guy, and he's got pretty good evasion.
Yeah, he's got strong defense too. Kinda.
Alright, let's click our overgrown mushrooms.
Oh, out of range? No, clicked it.
Okay. You're the first person who speaks, so let me know.
You found us an ample supply of ivy, I see. Well done. I too have managed to locate the entrance to the Grumble Caverns. However, the orcs have gone and erected a pair of guard posts in the vicinity.
What?
No need to fret, lad. Both seem to have been abandoned, or perhaps the occupants are in the midst of a patrol. I doubt we need to pay them much mind, but I thought to mention it nonetheless. Let us away.
Speaking of, I know you sometimes watch our Dying Light stream, but Frosty and I were having a lot of fun in this guy's house. We were in this apartment, and he had the weirdest things, like pictures of like girls and little boys around the house, and we were pretty convinced that the person who lived in that house was probably a pedo.
Oh dear.
And like the books he had in his house were really fucking weird too. But one of them was The Erect Crying.
What?
Yeah. Pretty fucked up. Alright, so we gotta go to F7, which is just south of Maiden Spring. Okay, cool. Alright. Abilities, mount. I'm gonna try. Cannot use the. What? I'm not even healing. Piss off, game. There we go. Yeah, there's like. So I named my episode of Dying Light after that. I just couldn't help it. We have fun with Dying Light.
Looks like fun.
So we're looking for 2 orc towers, side by side. They look kind of like the one we were just about to run by. The low-hanging trees blocking our path.
Yeah, right.
Is this it? No. There's another guard tower. Okay, there's 2 side by side, so we are in F7, so the cave should be somewhere up here. If I had to guess. Okay, so we're looking for lower right corner of F7 and check the Moxie stump. Okay. We are not in the lower right corner.
Oh.
That would be over here. Aha. Oh, it's quite literally right underneath one of these.
Excellent. Dismount.
There we go. Alright.
We're here. The area seems clear of enemy lookouts.
By the goddess! I never knew such an expansive cavern existed here.
I would offer a picturesque tour of the environs, but that must wait until after we've secured exit mile.
Blast it, not this place again. That's Zogbog. Where could he have gone? You seek an audience with me, Lord Exenmile? Show yourself, Craven! As it please you, my lord. But be warned that the odds are heavily stacked against you. Ha 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 ha! Your ploy to unnerve me will not succeed, fiend. I'm a knight and defender of the kingdom, the son of Alphenmile M. Orsha. The blood of heroes courses through my veins. Come, do your worst! That roar, a behemoth is near? Son? Ah, yes, I remember that word. After all, I too was once a son. I had a father and a mother, and siblings who I grew up alongside. Life was hard, but I knew peace and contentment nonetheless. Who could ask for more? But one day, without warning, all of this was taken from me. My village was razed to the ground and my entire family put to the sword in an unprovoked attack by a band of intruders led by a merciless savage.
Hear an orc speak. Close.
What are you blabbering on about? None of this concerns me. Doesn't concern you, you say? Oh, but it will. For mine is a revenge that traverses time. Traverses time? What is this nonsense? You will find out soon enough. Well, if it's of revenge that you wish to speak, then I'll have you know mine. You and your loathsome bloodwing horde are the ones who murdered Mother. This much I know. Hmm? Why, I suppose this makes the two of us rivals in revenge. How cruel and ironic the heavens can be. This changes everything. Now that we're properly acquainted, we can do away with all the pleasantries. Go, my pretty! Go forth and crush the life and future out of that puny elven! Exenmile!
Save the tearful reunion for afterwards. The enemy comes.
Yeah. Of course. Alright. So now we click on this, or I do. Attempt the objective, bonds that never die. Yes, proceed. Your request for entry is being considered. What if the game's just like, nah, I don't feel like it. Hey, Vashi777, you missed playing 11? So did we. That's why we started, kinda. But welcome to the stream. We hope you enjoy viewing it again and seeing us mess around and try and figure everything out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You loaded in?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna bring trust to this because there doesn't seem to be anybody's time to beat. So, I am gonna bring... Well, I have every one of the first couple ones. I've finished Sandoria, Rise of the Zillard, Change of Pamathia, and Treasures of Odd Urgen, and they're all up on my YouTube channel. I don't know if Sully has a link to that in his description, but it is there.
What?
Link to my YouTube channel.
Oh, no. I don't have a link to anything.
Alright, well we can worry about that after. But yeah, so if you're interested in seeing all those, right now we're working on Wings of the Goddess. And it's been really interesting so far, but it is long. Like, the quests have a long cutscenes. The most infamous of one is we had 8 minutes waiting on the end of the stream, and after we were done, we ended up 40 minutes later because of one cutscene. Well, young behemoth, you put up a good fight, but not good enough. Hey, we won. Oh, there we go, finally. The game finally acknowledges that we won. Okay, so after we did that, also silly, that boss there has a funny thing. He has an ability called Thunderbolt, which
Nice.
stuns everyone. But against blue mages, it always casts Thunderbolt when you use a blue magic spell on it.
Huh, that's interesting.
Okay, so it doesn't actually say what we have to do. Oh, cutscene starting. All right. Preposterous! How could a behemoth be felled by a pair of ordinary soldiers and a mere child? Curses! We're not done yet, Zogbog.
Examile, no! Confound it. The semblance that child bears to his late mother can be insufferable at times.
Prepare yourself, Zogbog. We finish this now. Is this the end? I think that goes you.
I came to see commotion, but who I find but you, Zogbog?
General Dogvideg!
You flee from handful of pointy ear.
Be deceived not by their numbers, my lord. These 4 alone slew one of our fiercest behemoths.
What you say?
I say the situation grows dimmer by the second.
First, a foul-tempered young behemoth, and now a whole herd of bloodthirsty pigmen. All within the span of an hour. Shan't soon forget this day.
Dogvideg. Hold it!
Huh.
Father?
Pointy ear cavalry. Where they come from?
Maintain close formation, valiant knights of the Cardinal Stag. Charge!
Take battle to enemy and fight like old. try to run, I'd slay you myself.
You can be Crud's Mud.
Master Zogvog, dire news.
What did you say?
Enemy are very few. We encircle and demolish.
General!
What? Reinforcement from Santorin. How they come so fast?
This position is indefensible, my lord. Lingering here would equate to suicide.
You speak obvious. Fluttering horde, we withdraw.
Examile, go no further. Huh? A pursuit order has not been issued, O soldier. Stay here and tend to the wounded. But why, father? That was Dogvideg, the orc who murdered mother. I said, tend to the wounded. This is an order. Damn it. It would seem I am forming an atrocious habit of relying on you, Miro. At the very least, I believe I owe you the courtesy of sharing what was written in the letter from Rongaloo. The letter simply reads thus. Disquieting rumors around Tavnasia. Expedite elimination of Behemoth. A cryptic message, to be sure, but the friendship that I hold dear between myself and Rongaloo demanded that I heed these words. Thus I gathered my knights and made my way here. And what should the faith I placed in an old comrade gain me, but the life of one of my knights and the heir to House Orishap both? Thanking Rongaloo is the first thing I shall do upon returning to Sandoria. Cyrenus? About Mashigu. Say not another word. You envy that Mashigu fulfilled our shared childhood dream of becoming a knight before any of us. That's what you mean to say, am I right? Yes, Cyrenus, that's exactly right. Miro, you've saved my neck yet again. This time Father is resolute in his mission to go to Tavnasia's aid, no matter what fate may await us there.
Boy, there'll be enough time to prattle with friends by the fireplace when you've become a wrinkly old man. We leave now.
I continue on the expedition, but come what may, I want the two of you to survive. Also, Rahal, right? We'll be sure to pass on your regards to him, and brag about our most recent exploits in the process. Thank you, and farewell. Let us return to Sandoria, Miro. Pain in my heart though it may, I must be the one to tell Mother of Mashiku's fate. Alright. Vashi is asking you a question. Sorry, Vashi.
What?
Vashi is asking you a question.
I don't see anything in the chat at all.
It's in your chat.
My chat? I have a chat? Yes, right now I'm Dancer Thief. Just because, with the Mero points I've accumulated, I don't have too much use. I feel like when I go Samurai, I have way more TP than I usually need to have, at least doing the things that we do, so it's not that helpful, and if I go Thief, I guess I can at least give us better drop rates, sorta.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna zone into Sandoria South from East Ronfer. Interesting, so we have to go to East Ronfer. Where are we right now?
Jugner Forest.
Yeah, but in relation to the book. Okay, we can just hop on our mounts.
That's true. I did and do play Samurai sub a lot, but I found that it was
He swaps
a
as
little
necessary.
too much. Plus, now I can flee and pass Miro.
Yeah, it's rude. He just does it though because I summon Darkulin to pit maneuver him all the time.
That's true.
Darkulin's a big cat.
Just to keep me from getting close. Yeah, I don't know what level of treasure hunter I have. My thief is like, whoa, 50 or 60 maybe? Or 30? One of those numbers. Let's see. Thief, 49. Well, that's because I'm 99, so I guess thief is at least 50.
Have you done any of the equipment quests for Thief?
I don't know, what level do you have to be to do that?
50 is when 40 is when you start them. That's when you get the weapon. 50 is when you get the last one, I think.
I am 51 thief, so I guess not. I could do those.
Okay, when you do those, record them for me.
The trouble is I'm worried, like, spending money on that as opposed to... I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter. What?
Oh, don't do it now. I mean, later. Just,
Another time. Okay.
I want all of the artifact gear quests as well on my YouTube channel. So,
Okay.
because you already have
So
it
I
leveled, it saves me having to level it.
Yeah, like, I could do Samurai, Black Mage, too, because they're both 30-something, and then that gives me a head start over what you would have.
Hi, Fireball! Exactly. And I'm going to want you to do Red Mage, Monk, and Warrior as well.
Ah.
I'll do
Monk!
all the others.
Oh, because you did... Alright, okay. So Vashi777 actually has the honor of being the first person to come into the stream and actually not be you or PMN.
That's okay, and they're talking.
That's
It's
cool.
good. I like talking to our viewers.
Now I can't accidentally zone out. I have to make sure that I'm not missing things that are in the chat like I just was.
So Vashi, just so you know, if you hear me answering somebody and you don't see them, it's because I'm streaming via Twitch, and Silly is streaming via Hitbox. How are you doing today, Fireball?
Who did I use with Mod?
I use my monk.
Well, I mean, I think maybe the question is about which trusts we brought, or well, I did it with Dancer, obviously, but
As far as what trusts we use, that's a good question because I don't remember. Our trusts have changed and so much
we had
since
such not crappy trusts back then. We didn't have like amazing ones or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think we had Veil at all. I think Trion was our tank of choice.
But it wasn't with trust. It probably wouldn't matter. It's always going to be extremely easy at that point.
Yeah, trusts.
We tried to do it. Like I tried to do the Dancer one without trust for a few times just to see how hard it would be, and it was basically really hard for me to do. I couldn't do it fast. I couldn't kill her fast enough. That was the problem. Like I could stay alive, but I couldn't do enough damage quickly because she heals and all that.
Yeah, Matt is apparently really hard for monks too because he can use 100 fists. You felt like you cheated? Oh, I wouldn't feel that way. Although you can get mad as a trust silly if you beat him, I think 5 times with every starting class. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
6 times, yeah. So with all the starting classes, none of the extra ones.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I wouldn't feel like you cheated.
I think you can actually run in now with these.
Can you? Oh,
Could be wrong.
let me know if it works.
Let's see if it works.
Oh, you didn't get reversed, so
It didn't.
cool.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now we know. We don't have to dismount anymore. That's fine. I thought I read that in some notes somewhere.
Okay. So it didn't give us a cutscene. That's rude, but alright.
Oh.
Okay, so we already did Bonds That Never Die. That was finished. But, Let's go check the next quest just to be sure. We may have already done that one. Check the Lion Springs Tavern door. Okay, let's head up there.
You got it.
But yeah, doing the limit break stuff was a lot of fun. Like, thankfully we don't have to do it anymore, but it was fun at the time. Because, like, I had not seen any of it. Alright, silly. We're here. Let's see if this gives us a cutscene. The door is firmly locked. Okay, so that's not what we have to do yet. Interesting.
Huh. So what did we miss?
My guess is we gotta go talk to Roland.
Good old Castellan Roland.
Castellan Roland. Okay.
Holding down the fort, literally.
Doesn't actually say in here what to do. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. It does tell us what to do. I just missed it. We don't talk to Roland, we talk to Rongaloo.
Oh, that's easy right here.
So, he resumed to the expedition to Tavnasia, even after the behemoth was defeated. Not that I expected Alphenmile to do otherwise. He's been a man of unwavering resolve for as long as I've known him. That reminds me. It's time to release that lively little maggot from his confinement in the barracks. Thanks to you, one more maggot has a fighting chance of maturing into a fly. Take this as a small expression of my gratitude. You've earned it. What? Valgrim Dins.
Yeah.
Company halt! An unseasonable storm. Even nature fancies to declare war on us. Do my eyes play tricks? The sky is shaking? Alright. That light! Hmm? Cardinal Stags! Seek shelter! Oh, chocobos. This is happening a little earlier than what was recorded in history.
Earthquake? That strange light. So, you speak of explosion?
'Twas indeed the explosion of which I spoke, my lord. You have just witnessed the separation of the Tavnasian Peninsula from the mainland, and ensuing birth of the Tavnasian archipelago.
I can't believe. More than 60,000 of our soldiermen.
'Tis unfortunate, my lord, but a great many of them shall never again set foot on the face of Vanadiel. But take heart, for failure is the mother of success.
What you say?
'Tis only a matter of time before the walls of Tavnasia crumble beneath the weight of our remaining 3 behemoths. Furthermore, members of the Bloodwing Horde that were relieved by the beasts, a goodly 2,000 elite soldiers, have been returned to your services unscathed. With them under your leadership, your authority over the ever-weakening armies of the Shadow Lord is certain to flourish.
You speak truth. I keep promise. I grant you Commander 500 units.
My lord! Your generosity is boundless. Now then, what do you want? What do you get when 2,000 battle-hunted soldiers of the Bloodwing Horde, purportedly lost in Tavnasia, find themselves in Zakabad? The plot thickens. Cool. We got a behemoth horn. Interesting. We all know what happened there, right? Like those of us that played the Sandoria story know that Lightbringer was unleashed. Okay. So, what classes are in this game? Alright, let me go down here. You have Warrior, Monk, White Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage, and Thief. I think those are all the starting jobs. Then you have bonus jobs that you can unlock through quests, being Paladin, Dark Knight, Beastmaster, Bard, Ranger, Samurai, Ninja, Dragoon, Summoner, Blue Mage, Corsair, Puppet Master, Dancer, and Scholar. There's also 2 more jobs that we haven't unlocked, but we will once we get the Seekers of Adeline, and that's Rune Fencer and Geomancer. So there's quite a lot of jobs in this game, which is pretty cool. Alright, so the next thing we are to do is to leave.
What? Oh, you left.
We gotta go out into East Ronfer and then zone back in.
No, check. Someone either said in the shout chat or whispered me, I couldn't tell. It said, who do you talk to rank up here? So I whispered them and said, that's a very good question.
That's a good question. Fireball, I've actually only played 4 classes in this game. I played Monk, I've played Warrior, I played Red Mage, and Ninja. Ninja was probably my favorite. It's just back then, Ninja was regulated to being a tank only, and I didn't like tanking in this game back then. I usually don't like tanking in a game until I've had a lot of practice playing it. So yeah, once that happens, I'm more comfortable with it. Alright, so should be a cutscene. Yep.
Ah! Miro? It's me, Lilithette. You do remember me, don't you? Oh, please tell me you do.
What do you want to say?
Oh, wait, of course.
How could I ever forget? You got the wrong person.
Really? What about our tag team duo, Future Fabulous? Do you remember that too? What a relief. I'm glad to see your memory is still intact, Miro. Rather than try to explain, I think I'll just show you what's been happening. Come on, follow me.
Alright, now we go click on the Lionsgate Tavern door. See you later, Vashi. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, see you later.
I've never played Beastmaster, but from what I've read about it, it is one of the few classes in the game that could solo, well, anything from, not, well, there's a lot of stuff it couldn't solo, but it could survive solo for a good portion of the game. And a lot of people are really popular, find Beastmaster to be a popular class, so. You can catch monsters with it. That's pretty cool. Give me 1 second before I start this cutscene, silly. I just gotta bring up my character list. Okay. There it is. Tanja was me. Yes, something I can do for you? Rena was you.
Hi there. Troupe Mayakov is in the midst of preparations for a dazzling new performance. We hope to see you among the audience when the curtains are drawn. You again.
What is with you? Even stubbornness has its limits, you know.
Look, how many times must I tell you? It's me, Lilith.
And how many times must we tell you? We don't have a blinking clue who you are.
Did you see that, Miro? They don't recognize me. Then, what about Miro here? You don't remember her either?
Huh?
It's Miro, the one who stumbled into the trap we laid for that snotty talking cat out in Jugner Forest.
We don't know you, we don't know her, and we certainly don't know no talking cats. How many ways do you want us to say that? No, away with you! This took a turn for the strange.
Well, that was kind of creepy.
She's probably just a harmless fan who's slightly touched in the head. You've got to admit, though, she did a pretty good job with the outfit. Harmless or no, I think it's best we ignore those nutty types. Fame can be such a hassle at times.
Why is this happening? They've forgotten you too, Miro. Ah, Mr. Mayakov.
What the heck?
Mr. Mayakov, Portia. You remember me, right? Right? What hath gotten into you these days? Lilith, you're one of the most talented dancers I've ever taken under my wing, but at the same time, incredibly uncouth and unsophisticated. You must learn to embrace the grace and elegance of dance in everyday life, as I do. After all, those who wish to master dance must allow dance to master them. Mr. Mayakov.
How have you been keeping, Lilith? Mr. Mayakov and I were discussing the routine for the troupe's next performance. It would be lovely if you could join us. In times such as these, it's the least our troupe can do to put on a show that will warm the dampened hearts of the citizens. We've even received the backing of Sir Regulus and the Knights. Lilith? Is something the matter?
Portia!
Mayakov looks like, ew.
Forgotten who you are, you say? Are you absolutely certain? Weren't they just pulling some kind of distasteful prank? I hate to say it, but they were dead serious. They don't even remember who Miro is. It's as though the two of us have completely disappeared from their memories. Why? Us two from the future, disappearing. Does this mean... No, it can't be. The future itself is disappearing? Oh, Lilith, you're still going on about that? You have to believe me, Mr. Mayakov. This isn't some fool's errand. I'm running. Now look here.
Sir, you have to admit that many strange events has taken place since Lilith had joined us. The strangest of all being that time back at Laval when Sir Regulus was struck down by that purple-garbed fiends. Moreover, many is the time when Lilith has displayed knowledge of things no ordinary person could possibly know. My senses tell me that something well beyond our comprehension is taking place.
Alright. I'll share with you what little I know. It would seem that the mysterious pair drenched in ghastly purple, their wardrobe coordinator should be punished that way, has been the topic of many a discussion among the knights lately. A knight friend of mine said the Royal Scouts brought back reports of their sighting about Valadonia. Really? Now, before we get all excited and act hastily, don't forget that these fiends were able to subdue even the knight of the Regulus caliber. Miro, we have to hurry to Valadonia. Lilith, I beg you, Mr. Mayakov, please allow me to go. Something terrible is about to happen. I just know it. It feels as though everything I hold dear is being taken away from me, like the time father and mother died. I can't just sit idly by while this feeling eats away at my soul. Once your heart is set on something, there is no talking you out of it, is there? Very well, then. I give you permission to skip your lessons. Refrain from doing anything reckless, understood? Thank you, Mr. Mayakov. Silly, Portia, I want the two of you to come with me.
I would, but I must stay by Sir Regulus' side.
Portia, why don't you go and keep them company?
But...
You needn't worry about their Regulus. It's already been taken care of.
That's a new character. Beg your pardons!
Allow me to introduce Theron Nollery, the esteemed commander of the Knights of the Red Rose. He has kindly volunteered to see their Regulus' every need.
What? Please rest assured, the chateau and its amenities are familiar to me. I shall personally see to it that Sir Regulus lacks neither for company nor comfort during his convalescence.
The fight begins. So sorry, Portia. This was a proposal from General Corso himself, and I just couldn't say no. Portia, we're going to find a way to remove Sir Regulus' curse, and we'll come back straight after that.
Alright. I leave Sir Regulus in your capable hands. Yeah, because he doesn't look like the guy in purple.
You've got all that right, Miro? First stop, the Poseidon Glacier. I think that was the joke to me. The ominous music. It's like competing for the same guy.
Maybe, but it also looks like that's one of the silver-haired guys in purple.
I mean, of course. But at the same time, separating Portia from Regulus, as we are assuming at this point, at least, would make Lilith just disappear.
That is true. Unless Portia's already pregnant.
Dun dun dun.
She did him on her deathbed.
That's right.
All right, so let me pull up my thing before we leave the area, just to make sure we're going to the right area. Okay, crossroads in time. We did that. We did that. Okay. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how to get to Bosinian Glacier, but I have a pretty good idea. We're going to stop my recording.